our 2019 Grand Design Transcend 31 RLS. Over here we have our control panels. We have 3 slides, double awnings, ceiling light, exterior light, water pump if we're not hooked up to city water, and then gas water heater or electric water heater. And then this is our propane option to see how the levels are for our tanks. Here we have our coffee bar. We've got more storage up top with food items, and then down below we keep water and then more storage here. Here we have our kitchen area. Right here is our RV fridge, which does run off of propane or electric if we're not hooked up. Here we have an air fryer that we added. We do have storage up here for plates and bowls, and then microwave to the left. Down below we've got a gas top stove with 3 burners, which is nice. And then down below we have an oven for baking. And then we've got more storage down here below as well. Here in the middle we have an island kitchen sink, which is pretty large. There's plenty of room. And then there is more counter space over here for cooking and little decorations and such. Down below we have storage. I've got cleaning supplies down here. A vacuum that does come apart, which is nice. And then there's more storage here down below as well. Here is our living room area. This is a pull-out couch, so we can have guests stay. Up above there's more storage. I've got like blankets and pillows for guests. And then actually on both sides there's more storage as well. So plenty of storage. We've got a double recliner here, and then there's storage in the middle. We keep our remotes and such. TV here. We've got Xbox and electronics down below, and then more storage up top as well. Here's the entryway to the bathroom. This door slides, and while we're driving you can buckle that in place. We have vanity here. There's storage up top and above that as well, and then also down below. Over here there's plenty of space for towels, and I've got hair tools up here. And then the shower, not the biggest, but it's all right for the 2 of us. So I did add some extra storage over here that attaches to the shower curtain, so that's helped a little bit. Through here is the bedroom. Here's our cats enjoying themselves. This does lift up, and there's storage underneath. And then of course there's storage up top. Over here is my storage for clothing. I've got double doors and then 2 drawers down below. Over here we've got a washer and a dryer to the right. Let me turn this light on. And then more storage for clothing and other things on both sides. And then over here at the end of the bed is the dresser. This is all my husband's clothing. Wow. And then up above we've got a TV, and this is his junk basket because he just leaves things everywhere, so as long as it's in the basket I'm happy. With us having cats, friends and family were wondering how we would take care of the litter box. So what we did was we took the pantry, and instead of having food here, it's become a pet pantry. They've got their scratching post here, and then a pet door below that my father-in-law installed. And you open this door. Down below we've got the litter box, and then we've got actually some office supplies as well, but mostly it's pet storage. And then here we got this from Target. I thought it was adorable. Down below we have their water fountain, which they love. And then up top I've got some decorations, which makes it feel a little more like home.
I travel for work, and I work out in the field. I'm not really here working on the computer, but I was a very avid gamer when we did live at home. With Tiffany coming with us, she does work online. She does a couple things for her clients and stuff like that. So really we wanted to bring the gaming computer with us and make sure she's able to work from home. So instead of having the dinette right here, we took the dinette out. I built this desk for my gaming setup at home, and luckily it actually fit perfectly. It's about 6 foot long, 3 foot wide, fits great. Dual monitors, they're set up on arms. We just pop the screens off when we travel and lay them on the bed. The actual case is heavy enough that we don't do anything with it. Open air concept, gets a little dusty, but it does okay for what we need it for. But it's a great place that we have where she can work, I can play my games, and then really for dinner, we don't really miss out on the dinette because we're sitting here, you know, we just take everything off like this. Now we have a dinner table. So we're working out really great for the both of us.
One thing we did modify, we took out the blinds and they had like the box balances up top. So we ripped all those out. We did add curtain rods and curtains. So it just feels more like a home and it's really opened up the place. So far we've really enjoyed living in this RV. Some of the pros and cons that we've come up with. Pros, I love the big windows. The cats love the big windows. That was a big deal for me. I wanted to make sure that they were happy because those are our kids. I love that we can get up on the roof. That was a very big deal for me from the beginning. I wanted to sit up there with the coffee. So that was absolutely had to be able to sit up there. Cons, I don't love the shower. It's a bit small. It's not the worst. It's not the best either. And I would love if there was a fireplace like some of the other RVs. So we don't have that, but other than that, I really can't complain. Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, as far as my side of it, can't complain about the weight or the size or anything like that. The truck pulls it very well. It's probably about as large as of a bumper pull that I would want to go. It's about 37 foot total length, which is long. A lot of your fifth wheels are getting into that 40 foot range. We've had a couple issues with trim, fit and finish, stuff like that. I don't want to say they rush through putting it together, but you can kind of tell sometimes when, you know, the guy's probably just slapping stuff together, not putting like the finishing screws where they should go, or just gluing things together. But nothing I can't fix, nothing you should, you know, expect when you own a camper like this, when you're full timing. One of the big things for us was Grand Design has some of the best warranties for full-time living people in these campers, and they've been great. The only thing that's really failed so far was our water heater. Actually, when we were on the beach, it just stopped working, so we went like 3 days without a hot shower, which was nasty. Wasn't for me. But that was just a motherboard. That was I think Dometic just has problems with those motherboards that they got from China, so we replaced it with American. Yeah, she actually replaced it with an American brand motherboard that comes with warranty and everything like that. But other than that, I mean, the same problems you'd have with a house, leaking pipes, stuff like that. You know, these campers are built a little lower quality than a normal house, so wear and tear is normal for them, really. They can't guarantee a perfect fit and finish for a camper, something that is going 75 mile an hour down the interstate. You know, things bump loose and everything like that. But it's been great so far. I mean, everything's set up real nice. And I noticed with these, they kind of make everything a little easier to access for working on them. All the water hoses, all the water lines, stuff like that I can get to. The underbelly is fully enclosed, and the heat ducting runs down there. It's not like electrically heated on the tanks, but the warm air will cycle through there. So when it got real cold here down in Houston, we were actually here for that freeze. It got down below 10, and it did okay. Our water ended up freezing, but everything else was fine. Inside it didn't freeze, just the tanks, but they were thawed out the next day with the heater going. So really impressive with no skirting or anything like that. I was pretty happy that we could, you know, be comfortable in 10-degree weather. On the inside it was plenty warm, but no, it's been a great camper so far. We really like it. I think we've been in it for 3 months. Really?
2 months.
2 months?
Well, you've been in it longer than
yeah, I was in
together.
it for about a month before she started traveling with me. But we took it from Illinois to Georgia, and then from Georgia we went down along the coast and we made it to Houston. Yeah, we stopped in Alabama, drove through Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, all them southern states. You don't miss much not stopping through them. We did stop at Orange Beach, Alabama, which was nice where we stayed at. But no, it's a great camper so far. Really interested to see how long we keep it. We might eventually upgrade to a fifth wheel, but we'll probably get our use out of this because it's a really nice camper for what it is. Yeah. So thanks everyone for watching. If you stuck through to this end part, if you don't mind, just hit a like on there, maybe subscribe. If you have any questions about the camper or the truck, the pets, the decorations, anything like that, just leave a comment. We'll see them and we can reply and everything like that.
I think that's it.
That's it.
I
Thanks.
feel nervous. I should have taken a drink. Sit. Look, you're messing up my couch. Cooper.